From the Zain Scholars Arena, it's time for the Inter-University Battle of Brains. This is the 2009 Zain Africa Challenge. And now, here's the man with the question, Mwalimu John Simeon Kumu.
Hello and welcome to the Zain Africa Challenge 2009, Africa's international inter-university question and answer championship. This year, 32 teams have earned the right to compete through their national qualifying tournaments. They'll be answering questions on current affairs, science, sports, literature, history, geography, pop culture, and indeed more besides. This season, we welcome teams from West Africa. So our players have come from Ghana, Kenya, Malawi, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Tanzania, Uganda, and Zambia. That makes 8. They're taking part in a 31-game knockout tournament. That is win and stay, lose and leave, but never empty-handed. Time once again for the introductions in this round 2 game. Entering from my right is the Zain Scholars team from Moi University, Kenya.
Sam Gwantai, second year, Law, Meru.
Levi Kirui, 4th year, Mechanical Engineering from Bomet.
Jacob Binjere, 4th year, Medicine from Busia.
And from my left is the Zain Scholars team from the University of Zambia.
Enoch Tevalo, 1st year, Natural Sciences, Lusaka.
Wesley Ngongo, 1st year, Natural Sciences, Lusaka.
Kapala Matenda, 3rd year Law, Chingola.
A very warm welcome to both our teams. This year, you and your universities will share over $1 million in individual, institutional and travel grants. The outright winners will take away the prestigious Zain Scholars Trophy plus $5,000 each, plus $50,000 for their university, all courtesy of Zain. And if you're watching at home, we won't leave you out of the action, because you too can play and win the Zain game. A review of the rules. There'll be 3 rounds of face-off and bonus questions, followed by the final 60-second speed round that is the ultimate challenge. Each of you will take up the center position to answer face-off questions on your own without conferring. If you answer a face-off correctly for 10 points, your whole team can help you to answer the bonus question for 20 points. First in center position for Moi University, Kenya, is Jacob. You'll share with everybody some of the things that we've shared in conversation. I know that you want to be an oncologist. I'm sure everybody doesn't know what that is.
That's true. Oncology involves management and treatment of cancer patients. I hope to be one in honor of my mother, who passed away last year due to cancer. And I hope that with my knowledge in oncology, I'll be able to reduce the number of deaths due to cancer in Africa.
That's the power of positive thinking. Enoch, University of Zambia, student of natural sciences, and I know for a fact that you are a much-traveled man. More, please.
Yes, John, I've been to 4 of the 7 continents, and hopefully by 2015 I'll have gone to even the Antarctica, of course. Well, I've been to Kuwait, Oman, Lesotho, Canada, Hong Kong, when it was still a country, of course, and I've encountered a lot. And what I've seen is that despite the diversity, people are all the same wherever you go.
Well, sadly, Enoch, all the categories are not the same. You've won the toss. Have a look at our first 4 categories, and they are African land, elephants, sport around the world, volcanoes.
Volcanoes, please.
Volcanoes it is. Which L word is the molten rock that spews forth from an active volcano? University of Zambia.
Lava.
Is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. 1. Which other word names molten rock while it is still underground?
Magma.
Is correct. 2. 200, 400, 1000. Which is the Celsius temperature of freshly expelled lava?
1000.
That is correct for 20 points. Enoch, choice of category, please.
Volcanoes.
Volcanoes it is. Which D name is given to volcanoes that are not currently active but are still capable of erupting? University of Zambia
Dormant.
is correct for 20 bonus points. Mount Kenya, Nyaragongo, Kilimanjaro. Which is the only one to have erupted in recorded human history?
Mount Kenya.
No, the correct answer is Nyaragongo. Enoch, choice of category, please.
Volcanoes.
Volcanoes it is. Ice volcanoes have been found on the surface of Triton, a moon of which 8th planet from the Sun? University of Zambia?
Uranus.
No, I'm turning it over to Moy.
Neptune.
Is correct for 20 bonus points. Olympus Mons, the tallest known volcano in our solar system, is located on which red planet?
Mars.
Is correct. Jacob, choice of category, please.
Elephants.
Elephants it is. Elephants lack sweat glands and rely upon which oversized sense organs to dissipate heat? Moy University
Yes.
is correct for 20 bonus points. 200 war elephants were used at the Battle of Jhelum in India, the last major battle fought by which European conqueror called the Great?
Alexander.
That is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 60 against the University of Zambia's 40. Jacob, choice of category, please.
Elephants.
Elephants it is. Borneo Diomede Pitcairn, the pygmy elephant, is found only on the tip of which large island shared by Malaysia and Indonesia? University of Zambia
Borneo.
is correct for 20 bonus points. Gold, red, white, black. Which color elephant has come to mean an unwanted possession that is difficult to dispose of?
White.
That is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 70 against Moy University. 60. Enoch, choice of category, please.
Volcanoes, please.
Volcanoes it is. Pompeii, Rome, Syracuse. Which ancient city was buried by a sudden eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD? Moy University?
Syracuse.
No, I'm turning it over to the University of Zambia.
Pompeii.
Is correct for 20 bonus points. Ablation, cytometry, pyroclastic. Which names a current or flow of molten volcanic rock?
Pyroclastic.
That is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 100 against Moy's 60. Enoch, choice of category, please.
African LAND.
LAND it is. Ancient Hausa land near Kaduna is in the northern half of which present-day nation? University of Zambia
Nigeria.
is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. The biblical land of Goshen and land of Cush were ancient civilizations in which two adjacent northern African nations?
Egypt and Sudan.
That is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 130 against Moy's 60. Enoch, choice of category, please.
African land.
LAND it is. The former German colony of Togoland is now split between Togo and which larger nation to the west? University of Zambia?
Benin.
No, I'm turning it over to Moy University.
Nigeria.
No, the correct answer is Ghana. End of round one. The score stands at 60 points for Moy University against 130 for the University of Zambia. And now, a wonderful word from our sponsors, Zain.
Recognizing that education is key to the future, Zain created the Build Our Nation program. This CSR effort supports education by providing books for classroom use, building computer labs, and by refurbishing and furnishing school facilities.
Zain has been playing a key role by donating computers to school in order to allow those young people today develop those skills and be able to get the best benefits out of the ICT sector going forward.
Zain also supports community by drilling boreholes to create safe water supplies, planting trees to improve the ecology and environment, and supporting cultural initiatives. Zain, building our nation for a wonderful world.
That was a wonderful word from our sponsors, Zain. Onwards, round two. The score stands at 60 points for Moi University, Kenya, against 130 for the University of Zambia. Two new players in center position. We have Kapalu from the University of Zambia. You're a student of the law. but I know you have something to tell us about family values.
Yes, John. I'm a strong believer in family values. I believe that every family should be built upon the foundation of open communication and trust, and that children should be brought up to value integrity. And in my own life, I've benefited greatly from the knowledge that there is nothing that my parents would not sacrifice for me.
Well, you'll discover that it's easier said than done. Levi, engineering, mechanical engineering to be precise. What are you going to do in the future?
Hopefully, I want not only to become an investor, but to become a successful investor in the field of mechanical engineering, more specifically on industrial and equipment supply and maintenance. And when I become successful, I would like to extend a philanthropical hand to the less fortunate in the society.
So you're going to end up giving all your money away once you've made it. Levi, I wish you all the best. But for the moment, your team is behind. So have a look at our 4 new categories and choose one. And they are C is for chemistry, Africa in the movies, all about money, European headlines.
I go for C is for chemistry.
It is. Which C is a change of phase from gas to liquid, such as dew forming on grass? University of Zambia.
Condensation.
Is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. Chloric, citric, carbonic. 1. Which acid helps make lemons and limes sour tasting?
Citric.
Is correct. 2. Which acid naturally occurs in sparkling water?
Carbonic.
Is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 160. Kapalu, choice of category, please.
C is for chemistry, John.
C is for chemistry it is. Which word beginning with C is a measure of both the purity of gold and the weight of diamonds? Moi University. I'm turning it over to the University of Zambia.
Carrot.
Is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. Which C word describes 1. A self-sustaining nuclear reaction?
Chain.
Is correct. 2. A class of mixture between suspensions and solutions?
Colloid.
Is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 190 against Moi's 60. Kapalu, choice of category, please.
All about money.
It is. On the 1st of December 2009, the West African Monetary Zone will introduce which monetary unit with a 3-letter name? The University of Zambia.
CFA.
No, I'm turning it over to Moi.
No, pass.
The correct answer is ECO, ECO. Kapalu, choice of category, please.
C is for chemistry.
Chemistry it is. Which lengthy C molecule strengthens plant cell walls and constitutes 90% of the mass of cotton fiber? Moi University.
Carbon.
No, I'm turning it over to the University of Zambia.
Chloroplast.
No, the correct answer is cellulose. Kapalu, choice of category, please.
European headlines, John.
Headlines it is. Which British Prime Minister's party finished 5th in a June 2008 by-election 1 year after he took office? University of Zambia.
Gordon Brown.
Is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. 1. Brown is a member of which political party?
Labour.
That is correct. 2. Brown's former position was Finance Minister, formerly known in the UK as Chancellor of the what?
Exchequer.
That is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 220 against Moi University 60. Kapalu, choice of category, please.
European headlines, John.
Headlines it is. In 2007, Bulgaria and Romania were admitted into which international organization? Moi University.
European Union.
That is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. Give or take 5. How many member states comprise the EU?
27.
That is correct. And 2. Finland, Slovakia, Turkey. Which of these countries is not yet a member of the EU?
Turkey.
Is correct for 20 points. End of round 2. The score stands at 90 points for Moi University, Kenya, against 220 points for the University of Zambia. We'll be back to take more of the Zain Africa Challenge. Stay with us after this break. Tonight, in A Wonderful World, Know More About It, the question is, which language is spoken most in Africa? At least 2,000 languages are spoken in Africa. That's more than on any other continent. Of Africa's 900 million people, almost 200 million speak Arabic, primarily in the north and in the Horn of Africa. After Arabic, English and French are the most common, but those languages are generally a second language where they are spoken. Of the African languages, as many as 90 million people speak Kiswahili, mostly in Tanzania, Kenya and parts of Uganda. The next most commonly spoken language is Hausa, with around 40 million speakers, primarily in Nigeria and Niger, but also in Ghana and other parts of West and Central Africa. You can send your queries to me in English, Kiswahili or French via email at mwalimu@zainafricachallenge.com. Welcome back. This is the moment to acknowledge our educational partners, the ministries of education in the competing countries, and indeed all the participating universities themselves. Thank you very much for your support. Onwards, onwards, round 3. The score stands at 90 points for Moi University, Kenya, against 220 for the University of Zambia. We have 2 new players in centre position. We have Wesley for the University of Zambia, a student of natural sciences. What do you think would be the most positive change in the world today as a natural scientist?
Well, John, as you have rightly observed, I'm a student of natural sciences. And during the course of my studies, I came across an amazing fact, which is that the Earth as it is has enough resources for each and every inhabitant to share equally and to live properly and comfortably. Now, if I could make a positive change on the world right now, I think that would be to make sure that all the resources that the Earth has are shared equally so that all people live comfortably. Unlike what you have at the moment, whereby most of the Earth's resources are owned by a few rich people, and most of the Earth's inhabitants have to live on fewer resources.
Just like Mummy said, share. Sam, you're a lawyer to be. May I draw you on the notion of changing the world?
What I'd like to change in the world is that I'd like to give humanity back to humans. The ability to care, that used to be the mark of a true human. We used to care about the planet, we used to care about each other, we used to care about what we do. Right now we don't care that someone is going to die of hunger just a country away. We don't care that most likely Pacific Islanders will become countryless for the first time in history because of global warming. The profits we reap today will be losses tomorrow.
That's a quote, unquote. Now have a look at our 4 new categories since your team is behind. And they are a meaning not in common, electronics and gadgets, export Africa, let's go, India.
A meaning not in common.
A meaning not in common it is. Lactic, dulcet, mellifluous, which does not mean sweetly. Moi?
Lactic.
Is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. Saccharine, cloying, brandish, stentorian. Which 2 of these do not mean very sweet?
Brandish.
Correct?
Cloying.
And stentorian. For 10 points, bringing your total to 110. Sam, choice of category, please.
A meaning not in common.
It is. Manufacture, inflection, chiropractic. Which does not indicate that hands are used to do it. University of Zambia.
Inflection.
Is correct for 20 bonus points. 10 points apiece. 1. Feet, brain, spine. Chiropractic is the treatment of which body part?
Feet.
No, the correct answer is spine. 2. Which mammals belong to the family Chiroptera, meaning hand wing?
Bat.
That is correct for 10 points, bringing your total to 240. Wesley, choice of category, please.
Let's go India.
It is. When India gained independence in 1947, which neighboring Muslim nation split from India? Moi University.
Pakistan.
Is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. Malabar, Kashmir, Tar. Which is 1. A desert shared by India and Pakistan.
Tar.
That is correct. 2. A disputed northern territory.
Kashmir.
That is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 140. Choice of category, please, Sam.
A meaning not in common.
It is. Ruddy, rufous, rustic, which does not indicate reddish in color. Moi University.
Rufus.
No. I'm turning it over to the University of Zambia.
Radi.
No. The correct answer is rustic. Sam, choice of category, please.
A meaning not in common.
It is epitome, paragon, abstract, which cannot mean a summary of a written work. University of Zambia.
Paragon.
That is correct. And that flash means that you, Wesley, get to answer the Zain super bonus of the day for 30 points rather than the usual 20. It's in a special category, which today is African mammals. Take a look at your screen. For 10 points apiece, which African mammal is 1, an eland?
B.
Yes. 2, a greater kudu?
A.
Yes. 3, an oryx?
D.
D is correct for 30 points, bringing your total to 280. Wesley, choice of category, please.
Let's go India.
Let's go. India. Spoken by 500 million people, which Indo-Aryan language is, along with English, an official language of India? Moy University.
Hindu.
Is correct for 20 bonus points. Which ancient language used in the Vedas is the main classical literary language of India?
The Urdu.
No, the correct answer is Sanskrit. End of round 3. The score now stands at Moi University 150 points, the University of Zambia 280 points. We'll be back to play the ultimate challenge when either team has its last chance to win. But first, here's your chance to play and win the Zain game.
This SMS game is open to Zain customers only. The first correct player wins a Zain USB data card with 1,000 Naira airtime. The second correct player wins a 4 GB iPod. The third correct player wins a 2 GB iPod. The fourth and fifth correct players win vouchers for Zain airtime worth 3,000 Naira. The question for today is, which basketball player became the first same-season NBA MVP and Finals MVP? Is it A. Hakeem Olajuwon, B. Emeka Okafor, or C. Derek Obasohan? SMS your answer to 33971. Choose A for Hakeem Olajuwon, B. Emeka Okafor, or C. Derek Obasohan. SMS your answer to 33971. Winners will be called and advised on how to collect their prizes.
Happy playing, everybody. And now for the ultimate challenge. One last chance for each of the teams to win. You've got 60 seconds to answer 10 questions as a team in the category of your choice. Speed is of the essence. You can answer or pass on any question. Every correct answer is worth 50 points. If you answer all 10 correctly, each of you will win an extra $500 in cash. The score stands at 150 for Moi University, Kenya, against 280 for the University of Zambia. But it's still anyone's game because the ultimate challenge is worth 500 points. Moi University, Kenya, you're behind, so you play first. Remember, the ultimate challenge is the ultimate choice. Have a look at our 4 final categories, and they are world currencies, make a word, ancient empires, ABCs of science.
ABCs of science.
It is. Take a deep breath, good people. Identify these terms and names from science that begin with A, B, or C. And seconds away, a curved construction used to span an opening.
Calf.
No. Any mathematical value that does not change.
Constant.
Yes. Mental stability or an even distribution of weight.
Pass.
The bright red star in the constellation Orion.
Centurion.
No. The chemical destruction of metal.
Corrosion.
Yes. The tiny thin-walled sacs of the lungs.
Bronchioli.
No.
Alveoli.
The force that keeps a boat from sinking?
Upthrust.
No. The tendency of minerals to break along a certain plane?
Cleavage.
Yes. The C unit for electrical
Coulomb.
charge?
Coulomb.
Yes. A programming variable that contains many values?
Pass. Pass.
A curved construction used to span an
An
opening?
arc.
No. Mental stability or an even distribution of weight?
Pass.
The bright red star in the constellation Orion?
Aries.
No. The tiny thin-walled
Alveoli.
sax? Yes. The force that keeps a boat from sinking?
Buoyance.
Yes. You answered 6 questions correctly, giving you a total of 300 in the ultimate challenge and a grand total of 450. Let's have a look at the ones you got wrong. A curved construction is an arch. Stability is balance. The bright red star, Betelgeuse. A variable with many values, array. That's it. The University of Zambia, at this point you have 280 points. You're 170 behind, and therefore you need 4 correct answers to emerge as winners. Which of the 3 remaining categories might you choose?
Make a word.
Make a word it is. Take a deep breath, gentlemen. Using only the letters in United Nations, make these words. In seconds away, 6 letters, a type
Sonnet.
of... Yes. 11 letters, the end of a journey.
Pass.
3 letters, a positively or negatively charged
Ion.
atom.
Ion.
Yes. 7 letters, the bony tissue of a tooth.
Enamel.
No. 8 letters, treasonous activity or subversion.
Misprision.
No. 8 letters, to deluge, to swamp, to overwhelm.
Pass.
7 letters, tautness or emotional stress.
Taut. Pass. Pass.
4 letters, a regular rise or fall in sea level.
Tide.
Yes. 8 letters, medicine to counteract a poison.
Antitoxin.
Yes. 8 letters, an oblique remark that insinuates.
Pass.
11 letters.
Destination.
Yes. 7 letters, the bony tissue of...
Dentine.
Yes. 8 letters, treasonous activity or subversion.
Pass.
8 letters, to deluge, to swamp or to overwhelm.
Pass.
7 letters, tautness or emotional stress.
Tight. How many did you get? Very nice.
You answered 6 questions correctly, earning 300 points in the ultimate challenge, and with a total of 580. The University of Zambia is the winner of today's Zain Africa Challenge. Let's have a look at the ones that you got wrong. Treason or subversion, sedition, to deluge or swamp, inundate, emotional stress, tension, oblique remark, innuendo. Moi University, Kenya. Bahati mbaya mtarudi tena. We have to say goodbye to you. You'll be taking away $1,000 each, plus $10,000 as an institutional grant for your university. The University of Zambia, Mwabelega, you're still in the running to take away the prestigious Zain Scholars Trophy and, as outright winners, $5,000 each and $50,000 for your university, all courtesy of Zain. In our next game, Mzuzu University Malawi takes on Makerere University Uganda in the international inter-university battle of brains that is the Zain Africa Challenge. To join us again, from all of us here, it's bye-bye till next time.